Good morning. This is Bobby Dupre with the Bobby Dupre Show, presented to you each Thursday morning at 7 a.m. Many of you are watching it on your cable television sets. Others are watching it on the old-style rabbit ear, local around the Opelousas area, probably, 12, 15 miles. You can reach us, maybe a little further, depending on the weather conditions.
That's right, overcast.
But, of course, many of you have been listening for 35 years on KSLO, 1230 a.m. on your dial, and now their sister company over in Avoyelles Parish, Simmsport, Louisiana, 105.3. And I guess a growing number of you are watching it on the internet. That's right, streaming on the internet. And each time that our show replays on this channel, which is on Friday morning at 7, Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m., it also will show on your computer the same way. And we also archive the program.
So you can watch it when you want to. You don't have to set your TiVo to record it. It's already recorded for you on the internet to watch when you're ready.
How about that?
That's slick.
And this is my sidekick here, Andrew
Well,
Guitros.
good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Chief. It's Thanksgiving morning right now.
Thanksgiving morning. And, you know, we hope that everybody has had a good of a year as we've had. We have had a good year in the community. I think Acadiana is very, very fortunate. Not too many people have lost their jobs. I'm not aware of many. There are some, and getting another job is a little difficult. That is the problem. But most companies have been able to hold all of their positions, and that's the good news for Acadiana. And Thanksgiving is a time that was started years ago. I forgot the year, but we talked about that last year. What year Thanksgiving?
The Pilgrims from way back.
Way back started it. And it's a time to get the family together whenever possible. And a lot of the turkeys are going to be out of a life.
What somebody told me, they said, I heard something about they were recalling some of that food that they serve for Thanksgiving. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, but I think it's just the turkey spreading that rumors that we're safe.
That's cute. That is cute. And so anyhow, we just want to thank all of you for watching the program, supporting our sponsors that make the program possible, because it does cost money to produce the program. And we'd like to remind you that we tape on Wednesday mornings, and then it shows for the first time at 7 a.m. on Thursday. And Andrew and I have a good time. And when I won't feel comfortable doing the program, having a good time, I won't be here anymore. I'll give it to you.
Well, what we'll do is one day we'll show the before show and after show that, we can't show on regular television. We're going to put that on cable or something, or pay-per-view, when we really let our hair down and really get to talking. They sell that extra on some of those, regular programs, and you get to see the extra uncut version.
Oh, the uncut version.
Oh, yeah. I mean, people would like to hear what we really talk about, too,
And, of course, this is a time of the year that you and I, we enjoy something else that's coming up on December the 7th, which is 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now, on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday. And that's our 8th annual Breakfast with Santa. And most of you that we have an address, and I guess every now and then I hear somebody says, well, I didn't get an invite. Well, if you'd like to get an invitation, please let us know so we can put you. This is an old list that we started many, many years ago, and we add to it and we delete if a person drops off and after 3 or 4 years there's no response from them. Well, then, at 44 cents, we delete them, move on. And by the way, that 44 cents does not come out of the money that you send to us, that you donate to us. all of those nickels and pennies and dollars and hundreds of dollars, that all goes to the cerebral palsy clinic. 100%.
Every single thing, from the food to the building to the paper that you see.
Who pays the
stamps,
postage? I pay the postage.
OPAC Financial Services, one of your companies, pays the postage.
Pays the postage. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I know at one time Dupre Carrier got you.
Would do the postage,
That's right. But then I guess when I sold my interest, they cut me off.
That's right. They cut that one out.
Oh, they cut that one out. God dog it, no. But you know, if I asked the guys and the girl over
they
there,
do a lot. They actually send some of the ladies, some of the guys from the office, some of the partners come and help and serve.
and also register the guests. And
we get lots of help from the whole community.
It's a big endeavor. It's not Andrew and I's program, believe me. It's the community, and I like to announce it as the opening of the Christmas season. Friends reunite every year. You can see them, and they're tapping each other on the shoulder and say, well, you're here again. Kind of making sure that they're alive.
Everybody's there.
That's correct. The whole group is there.
All the money goes to help the Opelousas Area Cerebral Palsy Clinic, to help kids that can't get services, get therapy-type services, whether it's physical therapy, what they call occupational, which means like holding things, like from a spoon to a fork to pencil type stuff, and also speech therapy, because a lot of these kids, when the muscles don't work to walk, they don't work to talk, they don't work for everything. So they do the full range of services right here in Opelousas. 100% of your money goes to help these kids. $25 a ticket to go. You can send a check to P.O. Box 70, Opelousas, Louisiana.
It's on your TV right now.
Right there, right now. You can call me at 351-0732 at any time. I'll get some tickets out to you. And if you don't get a chance to get something in the mail, you decide that day, you know, it's December the 7th, is Wednesday at Indian Hills. Come on down.
We'll have plenty of food. Don't worry about that.
That's right.
And, you know, we just... The donations, we were fortunate last year, in spite of we were going through some harder times last year than we were this year.
In the parish, right?
In the area, and still raised right at $45,000, and we certainly hoping to do 50,000. And if you all will give up to 50,000, I'll put up another 5,000 personally. And I already
Cost him some money.
It does.
That's what you do. Spend $25 to make Bobby Dupre cough it up.
That's right. And I'll be happy to do it. And I've had to do it in the past on 2 occasions. So y'all don't let me down. Make me donate some of that money. Right. I'll call the community Foundation of Acadiana, where I give my retirement funds. When you get to 70 and a half years old, you have to begin taking at least the minimum of your retirement funds. It's mandatory.
Right.
So when I get 2 or 3 of those checks in, and it's 3 of them, and because I'm signing them right now, when I get those checks, I send it over to the Community Foundation of Acadiana, and they hold the money and they invest the money, and then I can call them. I can call Linda, and she'll write a check out to, and it has to be a nonprofit or a school. There's a few, you know, you can't just give it to your cousin.
A certified donation type thing.
That's correct. And anyhow, I'd be happy to write that $5,000 check.
How about a couple of sponsors while we're talking about cutting checks? If y'all cutting checks this weekend, going to the grocery store, Benny's Supermarket right here in Opelousas. You know, you're watching us on Thanksgiving Day, and of course, Mr. Benny's giving those employees that day to be with their families. But this weekend, like most of us, you got some of the family, you're not going to see them all on Thanksgiving Day. You're going to see them on Friday, you're going to see them on Saturday, you're going to see them on Sunday. Go by Benny's and load up. They still got the turkeys, they still got the hams, they still got all the sides. You can pick up something baked already, ready to rock and roll, so you don't have to spend that extra time doing that because the turkey's in the oven. They've got the deli there 7 days a week. If you're a working man or a working lady, go by and pick up something in the deli. Everything from a nice little salad to watch you wait, all the way up to the big rice and gravies. And the produce section is always best of the best. Meat department, Little Benny Sports Shack for nutritional supplemental needs, and Miss Mary's Gift Shop. It's holidays. Pick up a gift at Miss Mary's.
All right. Let's get
more.
another. Yeah.
Yeah. How about Dixie Storage? All your storage needs right now. You know, maybe you're going to buy Mama some new furniture for Christmas, or this time of the year, maybe you're rearranging to get things ready for all the entertaining you're doing at Christmas time. Go by Dixie Storage. Get yourself a storage unit to put some of that furniture out of there. You got kids about to graduate in the spring. You may want to send some of that old furniture with them over to the college dorms or the apartments, that type of thing. Dixie Storage can help you with that. Business storage needs with the commercial access access for spurs, railroad spurs, big loading docks, railroad.
They have it all.
They got it all. Dixie Storage with A-plus glass in Annapolis and in Lafayette.
Okay, and one more, and then we're going to get into a few pictures.
All right. How about the Quarters Casino? If you're looking to have a little bit of fun maybe this weekend when your family's in town, you decide you want to swing by, maybe get a little bit of that pico de gallo authentic Mexican food at Quarters Casino. Maybe just picking up a little crispy, crunchy chicken at the Chevron station that's open 24/7 to get some fuel. Or maybe you want to try your luck in gaming in the casino side. Go by Quarters Casino and Travel Plaza, Chevron, locally owned on I-49 at exit 23 North.
Okay, now, we've got the Santa with breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast with Santa.
Santa and breakfast. We got them both.
That's correct. We'll get that. Now, let's see a few pictures.
We can do that too.
This was Sunday after Mass.
Washington?
In Washington, Louisiana, Immaculate Conception Catholic Church there. You remember a year ago, approximately, I guess a year ago, we had a major fire, lost the little church building that was built in 1755, I think it was.
1855.
1855, I'm sorry. 1855. And they have the contractor's on site, and that's the dirt work that you see there for the foundation. And then after that, I went over to Bowes Citgo Station, downtown Washington, at the red light. Good way to describe it, the only red light in town. And I usually eat a fried egg sandwich, but I kind of was hungry and ate a good store made. They make everything themselves. That hamburger right there, I was finishing up, and of course Mr. Bowe himself was there, and I kidded him. I said, the rest of that hamburger will be shown on my television. You're going to do that for me, Bobby? I said, you bet. We used to ride motorcycles together, he and I, and a whole bunch of others.
KSLO will see you on the other side at 3.
And then right across the street from Bowes, this gentleman here is selling collard greens.
Yeah.
And every weekend practically in the year, he has something to sell right there on that corner. He's a nice guy with good fresh produce.
Are you in Palmetto?
I'm in Palmetto, Louisiana.
PMG.
I had stopped at Stelly's and filled up the car with gas.
Right.
And then I stopped. I wanted some pictures of downtown Palmetto, the
Bernard family.
Bernard family. And PMG, that company was originally the People's Moss Gin Company. Can you imagine?
They would clean moss to use for stuffing, for mattresses, and for furniture.
Oh, expensive furniture. That's right. That's what they used. And this is the Budden's grocery store, established in 1934.
I think still run by Guyton Budden down in Palmetto.
And I think his sister Laura, I think
Laura's
is still. Yes, I think she's still.
Good morning.
And of course, Sonny Budden lives almost next door to the store there.
And the other sister I see every Sunday at St. Larry Church, Miss Bertha Reed.
Forgot about her. And then this is one of our sponsors, the Washington State Bank, the Palmetto branch. Well, let's talk about our sponsor.
Well, we talk about Washington State Bank, all your banking needs with locations throughout St. Leonard Parish in Washington, Annapolis, Orneville, Leonville, and Palmetto. They do commercial lending. They do personal lending for you as well. They can help you with 24/7 checking and all your accounts. You can transfer money between all your accounts and pay all your bills online. You don't have to go into the bank if you don't want to. Do all that via the online type stuff. They can help you at Washington State Bank.
Okay, and then this is St. Thomas
Chapel.
Catholic Church there in Palmetto.
There you are.
And there's the sign that acknowledges that what I just said. And
right
then there's a house, there's a gray house in the back.
Right.
And I know a little critter that was raised right there. And that little critter has grown up to be my sidekick here, Andrew. And of course your daddy still resides at that same location.
There, right. Daddy donated the property that the chapel's on right there.
How
if you
about
notice
that?
where the property's at, and I think the altar and quite a few other things. We grew up right there, and when we'd cut our grass, we'd help cut the grass when I was a kid next door. So I grew up right there in the church, and they'd come to the house and say, "Is the priest home? Is the priest home?" And my dad say, "I can hear your confession, but I can't grant you absolution."
And then I backtrack just a little bit.
The church hall.
And that's the church parking and hall.
Yeah, Miss Erlene Bim, of course, a big active member there at St. Thomas and